and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Shepherd is out there with Thompson, and it's Eason in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Ortiz in at the point. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Picked his pocket. Fast break, New York. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Shepherd. In the game against Miami, very impressive. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach Patel and a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Miller. Eason's checked in for Lewis. And it's Thompson in for Hood Schifino. We've got OG Anunoby. And it's Lanier in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. For 3, hits the trifecta. Ortiz has got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Shepherd. He has 6. And here's Thompson for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Mobo. From downtown, drains the triple.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Here's Ortiz. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the Rockets call time here. And this game, the first... Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. He's got 10.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Shepherd is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. And here's Shepherd for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Ortiz. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Ortiz has got 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Shepherd. 6 points for him. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And Houston has possession after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Shepherd from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
From deep. Smith with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Thompson. 6 points for him. And here's Shepherd for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow, Shepherd is in the zone right now, just having his way with the defense.
Here's Ortiz. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Ortiz has got 12 points here in the second half.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Out to Thompson. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Ortiz. He's got 19. Really left him alone that time. Ortiz has got 22 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Eason. Here's Shepherd. This one for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
It's stolen. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ortiz. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Shot clock at 5. And it's Shepherd missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Knicks lead 102-57.
Out left to the wing. An open look for Smith. Ortiz grabs the board. Ortiz has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns for 3. Fires in the triple. 25 points in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Bridges outside from deep 3-point land. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepard for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Houston has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Smith. And the jumper falls for him. 7 points in the game. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Shepard for three. Knocks it down from distance. Shepard's got 14 points here in the second half.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 22. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Ortiz. He's got 36 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And here's Shepard for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. The three. And the Knicks, another three.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Well, the Rockets shooting at about 34% here in this game. We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Ortiz in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Three-pointer. Good Chifino's shot is off. Lets it go. And it's New York scoring again.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Knicks lead, 130.
Here's Lewis.
68.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply
hits yet again! Wow!
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the third most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Such a wide open look. Shepard's got 25 points.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
Timeout called. Houston.
Broken. Houston. Fans, please turn your attention to guarding vision. Like a record.
Alperen Şengün checked in for Miller.
Number 28, Alperen Şengün.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Houston working the ball around.
Picking up his fourth foul really could change how he approaches things now.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Here's Hood-Schifino. And here's Shepard for three. Ortiz grabs the board. Ortiz has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fires the three. Jacks up a three. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Oh, connects again.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Shepard, out to the wing. Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-3 run. A nice shot by Dadier.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Out to the right wing. Screen by Capella. Here's Shepard. Pass to Lewis. Here's Hood-Schifino. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Pass to Ortiz. Screen by Robinson. There's the three. And the Knicks, another three.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks.